into the playoff bracket. Striker won his game here for USC. Miami needs to play Boise. And then a user game with Michigan and West Virginia right there. Robbie Milburn and I forgot who Michigan is. And then another user game with Penn State and Syracuse. Arizona State's the only one to play though out of the playoff team. My game is Striker's game, and then Syracuse plays Penn State, and West Virginia plays Michigan. That takes care of 4 of them on here. That's literally it. Everybody else is on a bye. I'm trying to look at the 4 teams that are on the bottom. I guess I'm user Alabama. Yeah, the top 4 teams are all user teams beating their opponents. On the opposite side of the bracket than Devin DeSuna this time. That's the only one he hasn't really beat. He lost twice, 0-2 against them, but he's faced them in like the semifinal and quarterfinal. He's never. Now if they're gonna face, they're gonna be in the national championship. So see how it pans out. But Striker and that Grippy are also up in the top part of the bracket. At the bottom, got Robbie Milburn, Andrew Davis. There's guaranteed users at the bottom are Auburn and Notre Dame. That's 4 users guaranteed. Make that 6 users guaranteed. Oregon already had, Arizona State already won, so that's going to be a user matchup there. So in Alabama, it's the only one waiting. If Miami wins, it's an all-user bracket the rest of the way again, just like last season was. I feel like I'm never going to make it there. I just can't beat anybody.
Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama. Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas A&M's offense takes the field to start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. It's a draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. Skips away from pressure. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. So Pittsburgh's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. To the air, it's Houck. Trying to set up the screen. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Pitt pushing the base.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Wants to throw on third down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Fires downfield. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Oh, and what a move! What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the left. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
When we were throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the air, it's Collins. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. 10. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough.
Max going for the goal line. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Grabbed behind the line, it's Marshall. Discards him with the stiff arm. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. Think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows that gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Going to the running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Going to swing it on second down. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Back to throw, it's Houck. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Can't get him to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Hit right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. Under fire. And here comes 21.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And this one is perfect. That brings them to within 1. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Off the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. He surrounded him, got him to the goal.
Hunt is on its way. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Hout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got an open man. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds his man in the middle. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D.
Damn it.
It's caught. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. To throw again. Finds his man. It's Brown.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hout. Throwing right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the They'll start this drive going to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be knocked down. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll try to do it himself. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining first half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl.
The Aggies will line up to kick off and start the second half.
My eyes.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down.
Yeah, and oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Pitt pushing the pace.
There had to be somebody right there.
Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Hout. Looking deep down the right side. Breaks it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Panthers. And that one will put them up here in the second half. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Got it behind the line. It's Marshall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Running to Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo. Off-play action on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dropping back, it's Hout. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Paula, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Collins. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bussey. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Pitt right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Gets the back moving. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The option look. He'll pitch it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Looking for the first down. Texas A&M lines up on 4th.
No!
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To throw, it's out. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end.
God damn it.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Panthers come to the line in the hurry up. The give to the back. Finding an escape route.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal for the offense. Ahead, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Back to throw, it's Collins. Might be looking to run. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands.
He's got it down the right side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to throw again. The short hands, it's Marshall. Oh, he got loose. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Come on.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
Give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Texas A&M going up tempo. To the air, it's Collins. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Dead center perfect. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's buried. And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Oh, come
Quickly
on.
gets back on top
Oh,
of
my
it and
God, that
prevents
was
a turnover.
perfect.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's reeled in. It's Smith.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He'll toss it. Breaks the tackle.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. After run, now throw. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And obviously this offense wants to keep it up. Like, keep the pace going, get as many plays as possible, maybe eke one more out here before the 2-minute timeout.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll stop him short on third down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here.
No!
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run it. They want to take their time
Oh,
here.
my God! He's getting
At the 20, he's got space. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to pass, it's Hout. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football?
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass, but up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. They did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Dropping back, it's Collins. He wants a big play here late. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these 2 teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What a shitty end to that. Just every season starts off looking promising, and I lose like every freaking game the rest of the way.
Your body's natural response and dissolves into your tongue, so you're ready fast, so you can finally get out of your head and get ready.
Well, buckle up, fans, because we're getting ready to find out what our next one is.
If you can't believe that,
Unlike other value meals, Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3 bucks has 3 sides, not just 1. It's more meals for your money. Seriously, it's more meals for your money. Where'd that come from?
Arby's, we have the meat. Whatever happens, you're going to see something special.
The Australian Open, Saturday on ESPN and the ESPN app. Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel magnifies the power of hyaluronic acid. Clorox Sentiva. Cleans like Clorox. Smells like cherry blossom.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know them, your sister, your buddy, the ones who always show up. They all have that little extra, something. And maybe you got it too.
Start the year in dry. Right now, well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 models with over $7,000
Oh, so frustrating.
trade-in an eligible vehicle.
Get those horns up and make some noise for Brian Vargas out for local. Score now at JudgesZone.com and make it quick because he's coming out of the truck to celebrate with you Spokane fans.
7-0, 8-1, and then lose 4 straight games. Oops, sorry. What a hell of a season to start. Just to look at this, and then this happens. Embarrassing, dude. It's completely embarrassing. Every season. Choke away the end every single time. I don't get it. Next season. Both dynasties. Hopefully Pat would go into next season. I don't know if he's going to do both dynasties or not. I haven't even talked to him that we have two, but hopefully he's able to at least join the main one and have more people. Yeah. Hopefully next season's better. Ball over in the red zone and stuff. I'm just tired of it, man. Both games tonight, drive right down the field on the opening drive and like turn the ball over within the 30-yard line. Both games on opening drive, turn the ball over basically almost in the red zone, if not in the red zone. It was close in both of them. Kill the momentum right off the bat every game. And this one wasn't even my fault. I tried throwing it and just got hit when I threw it. Just popped up in the air for the lineman to catch. It's not like I threw a bad pass, threw it into coverage or nothing up, you know. Just hit when I threw it. Caused a bad pop up. I don't know, man. We'll see you back for the season stats, hopefully, if they don't advance it past that. Yeah, so should be back for the season stats in both when we get there. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. We'll be back tomorrow with some more games, hopefully.